The four people carefully crawled forward along the rope, but the first woman's long hair brushed the water. All the piranhas jumped up and started biting her. The woman struggled hard to get free, but there were too many fish. In the end, she was dragged into the water by the piranhas. The sheriff, who was at the back, quickly comforted the two kids in front of him. He told them to hold tightly to the rope and they would be fine. Luckily, the kids stayed calm and climbed to safety. Suddenly, the rope in the distance came loose, and the sheriff immediately fell into the water. Fortunately, his teammates quickly started the yacht and tightened the rope again. The sheriff survived once more. But when it was the man's turn, he untied the rope and fastened it around his waist. He wanted to save his girlfriend, who was trapped in the cabin. He walked up to an injured teammate, said sorry, and then threw him into the sea. Smelling the blood, the piranhas rushed out of the boat's cabin. The man used that moment to dive underwater. He saw his girlfriend was safe, and they hugged each other with joy. But he knew he had little time. He contacted his teammate and told him to start the yacht in 15 seconds to pull them out. Then he dove underwater again and opened all the gas valves. From the fire safety box, he found a flare stick. Once everything was ready, they held their breath and waited under the boat. Unfortunately, the yacht failed to start, and the man, unaware of the problem, had already thrown the flare stick into the boat cabin. Even worse, the piranhas had finished eating and were now heading back toward them. The teammates on the yacht were panicking, unsure what went wrong. With no choice, the man hugged his girlfriend and waited for death. At the last second, the yacht finally started. At the exact same moment, the flare floated up to the surface. A massive explosion turned the piranhas into grilled fish. The two people trapped under the boat were saved. As they were celebrating surviving again, the sheriff received a phone call from the professor. The professor said they were about to face big trouble. But the sheriff and his team were not worried, since they had just killed so many piranhas.
The specimen you left with me has no mature reproductive organs.
The sheriff was shocked. The professor explained that the piranhas they killed were not even fully grown.
Babies. So, where are the parents?
So where did the piranhas come from? 2 days earlier, a small earthquake had hit the town. Although the townspeople were not affected, the lake bottom cracked open by 5 meters. Lake water flowed through the crack, creating a giant whirlpool. That's how piranhas, gone for tens of thousands of years, came back to life.